to be going to North Middle. I'm very excited, and but yeah, we're going to be taking a look at another very cool blaster. So anyway, if you have subscribed to me for a while and you've been on this channel, you know that I like myself a pistol. Like a tiny, small pistol. But what kind of tiny, effective pistol do you like? Do you like the Triad with its 3 dart capacity, pretty good reloads, and, pretty good velocity? Or how about the Nerf Jolt, which is basically the best single-shot blaster, because it basically started nerfing to its core. Or maybe the Elite 2.0 Volt, which is my favorite single-shot pistol of all time, because it looks cool and it functions absolutely well. Or how about this guy, this tiny little minuscule blaster that basically just, it doesn't even shoot that hard. It shoots very bad. Hold up! Before disliking this video or clicking off this video, I want you to tell you something. So, my uncle gave this to me, and so, sometimes when my uncle comes home, he gets some blasters from the car, he brings them to me, and, we're going to have more blasters we're going to be taking a look at, so stay tuned for that. And, yeah, I'm very excited. There's going to be one blaster that he gave me, which can be absolutely insane. It's a rival blaster that shoots 40 dart magazine for auto blaster. We're going to be getting to that soon, so stay tuned for that. But this blaster is amazingly bad. Now, it has a 3-shot capacity, so basically, you prime it back with the OG priming handle. I don't know what this blaster is called. This blaster is extremely old, so that's why it shoots soft. But I'd rather use a Night Finder or a Firefly, because at least the Firefly has more capacity, even though that doesn't shoot well. The Firefly's a really good blaster. And sometimes, the trigger can kind of be a pain in the butt. Like, what? Like, I'm gonna shoot my camera, or, yeah, it hits that hard. Hold up! For disliking, this blaster is fun, and I could, see you guys buying it. I could see a potential use, and, like, say you're a little kid. You want a small little blaster, you want to plink around with something, and you want a blaster that shoots incredibly weak. Well, I don't know what the name of this blaster is called, but, you could maybe get this blaster, and this blaster does look actually kind of cool for a blaster like this. I don't like the fact that the priming handle is like this, but the trigger feels pretty good, it's very slick. Might be one of the best triggers I've ever pulled. It just feels so good. You got this little iron sight here, see? Just look inside the iron sight. And the iron sight actually gives a use, you can actually look through the iron sight pretty well, and you can actually fire off pretty good. And yeah, it's fun. Now, it might shoot weak, but does that mean it's bad? Heck no. My uncle gave it to me. I should be thankful, and I am. And for fun, we're going to be range testing this and see how it compares to the good old Firefly Rev 8 and the Night Finder, my 2 weakest shooting blasters, but also very awesome. So, and my range, I think it's way better than my range at my old house, because my range at my old house, when I used to play Nerf blasters, make reviews, the range, the distance when I was shooting at my old house in Arizona, there was, it was a very thin range. It, had, some stuff. I could lose my darts very easily. There was lots of stuff. But the range, like, it's much better range, you know, like, it's far, it's not as far, but it doesn't need to be as far. It's the best range I've ever gotten, you know? And the best thing is, it's just short grass. And there's no sand or anything. So this is the best range, and you'll see what I'm talking about, and you know, and all the blasters that shoot very bad or weak, I can just angle them like super high and I'll never lose the darts. You like, you know, if I angle it this high, you might say, oh, I might lose the dart. I won't, and I'll show you why. But anyway, we're going to be range testing all these three guys, or I should say comparing them. We're going to be seeing which one goes farther and which one has the most fun, and you know, which one's better. That's, sorry, my blaster fell. I'll get that. I'm sorry. By the way, the dart fit on this blaster is absolutely horrible. Like, look at this. Drop it. You can easily just drop your darts, which is a little concerning when you're running and gunning. This range is going to be exceptionally awesome. See this range? Wait, not right now. So you see I have the range right here. Now, see, there's grass. It's not that far as the other range, but who cares? It's perfect. And see this part right here? So, you know, if I want to angle my shots, I can just angle them high, and I won't lose the darts. Because some of the blasters that shoot very weak don't shoot well at all. But anyway, we are going to fire this thing. So, we're going to be going as far back as we possibly can, and we're going to be shooting this thing. We're going to set it on the first step into the farthest range we possibly can. So, look at that. Look at that. That is the best range. I'm going to move that here. Alright. First, do some flat shots. The good old, whatever this thing's called. I'm just going to call it a three-shot prime pistol. I don't know. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some flat shots. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, right here. Yep, that's how it shoots. And it is absolutely horrible. That didn't even fly. Yeah, you actually have to rotate it to get to the next dart. It's very old. We're going to be doing an angled shot. I'm going to try to angle it as high as I can. Yeah. The range is so good, I can just angle it as high as I can. Let the green monster. Make sure it doesn't go out in the green. Yeah, that is one of the worst. That is one of the weakest shooting blasters. Okay, we're gonna be firing some more shots out of this thing. We're gonna fire 3 more. So I'm gonna take these 3 darts on my Firefly Rev 8. I'm gonna do some more shots. Cause this thing, it shoots very bad, but you can have fun with it. That's why I love it. I don't care if people say it's horrible. Everything's just coming to get funny at this point. Final shot. Yeah. Now, for the good old Firefly Rev 8. We have some darts loaded up in there. Yeah, it's way more accurate, much better distance. Yeah. By the way, not all 8 darts were in there. Now for the final one, the Night Finder. On a flat, the Night Finder goes way farther than both of them. We're going to angle the shot. But not way too angled, because this one actually shoots. This is not my weakest shooting blast. It's not even a weak shooter anymore. This thing, with Adventure Force Waffles, this thing can literally just... This thing definitely has a use now. But the other ones don't. Oh my god, that was so much fun. This, it's like the weak shooters. Like, not W-E-A-K, like the blasters that shoot horrible. Like, holy crap, man. Holy crap. That was fun, though. I had lots of fun messing around with these things. We got a lot of darts. A lot of darts. Alright, you want any more? Yes. This one. I don't know what that one was about. No more other way out there. No. Alright. That was a lot of fun. Now, let's reload. So, my personal opinion on this blaster. Well, is this a competitive blaster? Absolutely not. I take a Firefly or a Night Finder any other day, because at least they have... This has the same capacity, 3 darts, 1 here, 2 here. This has the same capacity, but this shoots way harder actually. This shoots the same, but a little bit better distance and accuracy. Do I recommend this? Well, if you're a little kid and you want to plink around, yes, I can. But for the competitive nerfer who wants to have a very good Nerf blaster, sorry if you're gonna hear because of the bugs. I'm gonna, repeat what I said. If you want a competitive blaster and you want to use a blaster that's very competitive and shoot people, absolutely not. Absolutely, this is not gonna work. But if you're a little kid, this priming handle, yeah, that could be a problem. I wish they'd, just make Nerf blasters that have very simple, like, the easiest handles to prime, like, not even this far. Like, I wish, and, I can just shoot, a little bit. Because there's some kids, so friends of mine, that are kind of little and like to use my blasters. But if you're a little kid, you can do the priming handle well, then yeah, I can recommend it, but not for the competitive play. I'm gonna fill these up. But seriously, that was a ton of fun. Like, I never knew I'd had a ton of fun with a blaster that shoots like absolutely crap, but it's awesome. Like, the reason why I love this blaster, and you might dislike me, because you can have fun with it. You can angle it. If you really want to be crazy, if you want to be crazy, Dave, just angle your shots. You're not going to lose your darts, definitely in range like this. Like, if you do it the highest range, the highest angle you possibly can on the back step of the stairs, you're not going to lose your dart. Yeah, this thing. But yeah, that's my review of this pistol thing. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, And I will see you guys in an entirely different one.